Since you mentioned real estate, what makes the real estate investments in the UAE as interesting in comparison to other GCC or other Middle Eastern countries? And at the same time, what kind of risks that you are trying to mitigate by diversifying to the Middle East here?
Yeah, I think if we compare it to the market in Europe at the moment, at least, it's of course a much more mature market. So in the market, there is of course many different opportunities being offered, and you have to understand what is your risk appetite and what does your structure want to do, what do your investors, what do yourself want to do, what are you looking for. So having that in mind, there is always a certain fundamental, assessment you need to do on the risk end. If you want to do redevelopment, you have to work with a contractor who has a good track record. If you need to assess certain things, you have to run it by lawyers which understand which implications your development has on, for example, attaining an NOC at the end. So these are all features you need to understand. And since the market is not mature enough to maybe have certain protection mechanisms in place, let's call them that, you have to do more of that work on your part. Maybe in Europe, it's more of a guided approach. You buy a house, you do this, you do that. You cannot really lose too much money, since you can also not make too much money.